In this tutorial, we are going to know about segments. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to another new episode of Learning Simplified. Today in this tutorial, we will be talking about segments. Now in our previous tutorial, we had seen that we had created a couple of page heading and the content heading classes. We have used them together, and in this respect we can see that we have created a certain set of HTML properties right over here using all those classes. Now in this respect, I would like to say that in case of creating any kind of contents within a column, all of them will be vertically aligned one over another, so we don't have a need of creating separate rows for each of these individual block elements. We could have done this like placing all of them together in a single place here, and we don't have a need of all those things, of those extra rows and columns, those we have created. And if we head back to our project and reload, we can see that the result will be the same. There is absolutely no need of creating any extra set of rows or columns in this respect. Now I would like to discuss about the segments which is being used in UI Semantic language. Now what is this segment? A segment is practically created in an order to hold the contents, the related contents within a single frame. So if we now look into our project, so far we had created a separate container in this respect, a grid, row, entire column in this particular case, and here we will be building up our codes related to all these segment classes. So let's hop in. First of all, let's create a segment. So I will be using this class of segment here, and within this segment I will be placing, for say we have created this h2 class UI for say medium header. I'll be using this class here, and we are writing here this hello world. And in the next case, I'll be using this paragraph. In the similar manner, I will be creating another set of heading and paragraphs. There it goes. So I'll be putting it to, for say, large, or without making it large or medium or tiny. Let's say that we are using this red class against this red medium header and this blue class against this second medium header. If we press Ctrl S and head back to our project and reload, we can see that this will be the result. So there is an H2 header along with this paragraph right over here. Now what about we wish that both this header class and this paragraph class, they will be grouped together. They are some kind of related contents and they will be grouped together. In an order to do so, let's head back to our project, and here we will be creating a div class of, for say, segment right over here, and we are putting the first heading and the first paragraph within this div class segment. Now let's make it a little bit of intended. There it goes. So if we now press Ctrl S and head back to our project and reload, we can see that so far there's no considerable change being observed into our project. But if we now head back to our text editor, we have forgotten practically to make usage of this UI segment. So the class, it actually starts with this UI segment. And now if we head back to our project and reload, we can see that a segment has been created, a bordered content which is being created right over here, wrapping up this H2 tag and this paragraph element. Now if we just inspect our element, we can see the div class UI segment, that this UI segment class, that it has a margin top of 0 em and a font size of 1 rem. So if we now increase this font size a little, we can see that the font size is now increased. So this UI segment class, it is practically wrapping up the related contents into a single, not container, but into a single segment which is being described into our project.